feel like we're a sitcom. And this is our entry into the show. It's like a little rain, a little flowers, and then Sid and Mer. Hi, good morning.
It's called Morning Buddies.
Yeah, Morning Muddies on a Wednesday. No, I think that was our wonderful camera guy, GC.
Yeah.
Out in the elements. Because, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a big day today in terms of weather, and Frank has been tracking that story. So we'll have more, of course, as we continue. But it's hitting as we speak. This is a live shot.
You see, it was southbound on Don Mills. I believe it's now southbound on the DVP. Hopefully things are dry enough at the bottom end of the DVP for Giancarlo, our camera guy, our beloved camera guy. Just be careful out there. Frankie's got an update coming up. Stephanie Henry has another update on the roads coming up. Obviously, one issue is going to go hand in hand with the other as we anticipate anywhere from 20 millimeters to 60 millimeters.
In a very short span of time, which is
very short.
Yeah, the infrastructure issue that we're keeping an eye on for sure this morning. Good morning, Sid.
Morning. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, there is. Did you stay up last night?
I did. Canada tried against Argentina. Argentina's
sure
good.
Did. Well, they're the best of the best, are they not?
Breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news.
Argentina,
even I know that.
The reigning World Cup champions and South American champions are good at soccer. They played Canada last night in Jersey in front of, I believe, 85,000 people.
Wow.
Canada got scored on early here by Julian Alvarez. That's as weak defensively as Canada's looked in a while. For 20 minutes, they hung in, and Lionel Messi eventually in the second half would make it 2-0. Again, it was a little scattered for Canada. It looked like this when it broke down, and when it looks like that against a team like Argentina, that will happen. That's Messi's first goal of the tournament. Then the soccer really started to begin with some, how do I say, play acting.
And the Oscar goes to
some play acting.
Now, this is my favorite part of soccer, I gotta say.
Is this your favorite part of soccer?
Oh, when things happen and it's sort of, I feel like that would be me out on the field. Like, you kick a ball a little bit to me, I'm like, ah! Ow! You know, like I feel like I could do that part very well.
It's, you know what, it's like you have a family member, but there's like that one thing about them that's annoying, but you still love them. That's my thing with soccer. I hate that stuff. Do we have that role or not, guys? The kick in the back? Okay, this happened late. This is Rodrigo de Paul.
Okay, here we go.
Canada's Ismael Koni's a little frustrated here. Watch the kick of the ball in the back, and oh God! Oh God! Watch it again.
Good for you, Canada.
Surprisingly, DePaul recovered. Surprisingly. You know what? For Ismael Koni, good job. All right, enough of this garbage. Enough.
I think that's great.
Enough.
Look, the delay of the reaction was my favorite part.
Need a chiropractor.
Right? I mean, I'm sure that was just a little bit of an adjustment for him. It was great. He just cracked his back and he kept going.
But I hate that for the sport.
You do?
Because there's a lot of new eyes on it last night watching, too.
Yeah.
And, man, I hate that. But what are you going to do? Like, I'm just amazed a professional, like a human being, in front of hundreds of millions of people watching that last night, thinks that's okay. Like they're not embarrassed. You know what I mean?
No, I
like
don't think they're embarrassed at all. I think it's strategic. It's like a way to play.
They were up 2-0. Like it's
theatrical.
Done. The thing is done. Like they're up 2-0. Canada lost well before. Anyway, I'm glad you found that funny. I find that annoying. I find that so annoying because I love the sport so much.
Right.
And it's just
and I think it's because you think this makes it like a little bit of a joke.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Joke. That's a joke. And again, and also the discourse online, well, the refs robbed Canada. No, Canada wasn't good enough to win last night. That's not what happened.
Well, but that was always going to be probably the case. Anyway, no, not in terms of the win-loss. I just mean in terms of the refs. I mean, there wasn't going to be a lot of favors made on the Canadian side.
With that said, actually, I thought Canada got a good whistle for most of it, to be fair about it. I thought. But anyway, they're off to a third-place game Saturday. They can still get third place. I don't know what you think of the third-place game. That's a whole other discussion, but Canada, it would be good for Canada. One thing before we get to Karen's update here and we get a weather and traffic update, the other soccer story yesterday was history was made in the Euro 2024 semi Netherlands today. Wild story, man.
Wild story. Good for him. I mean, wow, I didn't even realize that was legal.
Oh, yeah, you can sign kids very young in Europe.
He's very young.
Very young, yes.
He's clearly doing what he's meant to be doing.
Yes, but again, he's celebrating a birthday soon, going to a final. Happy birthday, Lamine Yamal, and to the Spanish fans, congrats, and to Canada, way to give it a go. It's 7 o'clock. Good to see you. Good to see you. You're watching BT.